Hey everybody, welcome back. I was in the middle of getting some samples ready and I thought, you know what, I should do a quick video and show you guys how I do this and why I do this and different things. But okay, what I'm going to do is to show you an example of what I put together for a little sample basket, or gift bag for my customers. I like to give layers products as gifts just because, the sample gifts, because they're not as well known and people don't realize how good they are. So I want to give them samples so that they'll try them, and then maybe I'll get them into something else that they want to use with Scentsy. If not, either way, it's still giving them a nice little freebie, and most of them really appreciate it. So I'm going to show you what I do. When I do a little goodie bag for my customers, look, if they have an order that came in and I'm delivering, or even party orders, everybody that orders off of a party order or any kind of order of mine will get a freebie. So I try to theme them a little bit because I don't want to give you like a washer with sample and then a body lotion. It's kind of weird. So when I do like body lotions, I do stuff that's all body related. So like in this one, I've got a pumpkin roll body butter sample. And you'll see I have a little business card size that I print off myself. And then on the back, the ingredients are on here, and any other cautions or anything, and my info. Remember, you always have to put that information on there because you don't know if somebody's allergic or not to something. On this card, I do not have the scent name because I print these off like a whole bunch of them, and then I keep them in a drawer, and I don't necessarily always make the same scent sample. So what I do is I have these labels that I got, and these are a 1.2 inch circle, and I got them, I believe it was labelsonline.com, and I'll make sure I put links below for you just so that you guys can look it up later. And I'll just put, like, this one's pumpkin roll, so it just says pumpkin roll scent. Well, pumpkin roll, the scent comes in a few things, so I can always use these stickers on different things. So it's not like I'm stuck with going, oh, I got pumpkin roll body butter cards and I don't have any pumpkin roll body butter left, so I got to reprint cards, stuff like that. I just don't like doing that. This works out so much better for me. I'm going to show you the little containers I use. I get these on AliExpress. It's ordering from China, so it does take a while to get them. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I want to order these, but it's gonna, you want to get them done for like next week, don't plan on that. It's never going to happen. I know you can get them like at Michael's and things like that on sale, or Joann's, but this is what they look like. They're just little containers. They got a flip top lid. They're hinged on the back. They're plastic. They're cheap. I get them very, very cheap through China. I generally order like 500 at a time though. So just be aware of that too. And I will put the link to AliExpress on there. I don't specifically always go through the same supplier because one other supplier may have them on sale one time. So I'm not going to put general, you'll just have to search. You can do a search for plastic containers for whatever size that you want. You'll notice I bagged it. Now, you'll think, okay, that's really weird because I'm going to put them all into another bag together. I do this for a few reasons because then I can have samples in my drawer, and if somebody wants just like, hey, I want to try your body butter or something, I can just go in and grab one out, and I don't have to give them a whole pack. Or if this happens to pop open and leak, I'd rather have it sealed. So anything that I think that could possibly leak, I put it in a bag because I'm just double protecting myself. These bags I get at Walmart. Normally I would not use a bag this big, but I'm trying to use these things up because I have no use for them. Not sure why I bought them, but I did. So usually I'd use a size smaller, but for the fact that, I just want to use them up. So this is what I put in. Now I also do body spray samples, and I do room spray samples. But this is a body spray sample, and again, it's the same thing. It's this postcard, business card, with the body spray and then the ingredients and warnings. These, again, these little containers I get at AliExpress. They have a little spray on them and stuff. They work great. I'm not paying a ton of money for these. I mean, I don't remember off the top of my head, so please don't ask me to say, hey, how much did you pay for those? I don't really remember, and I will watch again for sales when I need things. And I look, and I don't wait until I'm like down to 3 or something. I'll be like down to like maybe 50, and I'm like, I should probably order some more of those. And so I'll watch for sales and stuff. So I try to get them as cheap as I can. And again, I'll bag it up just so that it's ready to roll, and I don't have to worry about it leaking or anything like that. And again, I do the same thing with room sprays. I have little ones that have like a little key ring holder on top that I like to use for those, because people can put them on their key rings, and public bathrooms they can spray in. It's really nice. But this is what, you know, this would be the next thing that I'd put in there. And of course the scent on there again is Skinny Dipping. I don't put it on the card again, just so that, for that reasoning, because that way I can use those cards for anything. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to show you, yeah, let me do one out. This is a shower cream sample. Now these are heat and seal packets, and I don't think I have one open over here that's not open. But on the back you can see it's like a, oops, sorry, it's like a foil, and I do have a heat sealer. Now this one I'm not as concerned about leaking, because these little buggers don't leak when they're heat sealed shut. So I just taped the business card on front, or business, yeah, but it's the business card, sorry, yeah, with the information. Again, on the back of it is the other information that you need, and then the scent name. Now these cards, I did not create these myself, so I don't feel comfortable sharing them. But if you do search on like Facebook, there's a layers sample group for Scentsy. You can go ahead and search it and find it. There, or ask on another group. I don't always see messages. I try to answer when I do, but just so you know, I'm not going to put these up because, like I said, I didn't create them, so I don't feel right doing that. But there's lots of different templates and different ideas on there, plus links to different products that people use to put their samples in. So, but like I said, this is just a little heat and seal bag. Then it's got just a little tear notch on the side. I don't know if you can see that yet. So that they can rip it open. And this is a layers shower cream sample, so they can just take it in the shower. Now for me, I like to give a decent amount of product when I give a sample. I don't want them to barely try it and not really know what they're trying. So for me, I'd rather give them, you know, this shower cream is good for a full shower. And, you know, same with like, well, the Skinny Dipping body spray, they can use that a few times. There's actually, and this is probably one of the small, lower ones that I had filled. So, I mean, definitely there's enough use in there where they're going to be able to try it and know whether they like it or not. Same with the body butter. I just used our little Scentsy spatulas, scooped it out, and put it right in there. And there, I'll stuff that in there. And I always make sure that I put a business card in on top of it. Even though my name is on everything else, I like to stuff them all in here. And I put it in these little bags. And again, these I got on AliExpress. There's all, you can use little organza bags or everything. But again, this is something that it could possibly leak. So there's another layer of protection here, because you hate to have a customer get their bag and then all of a sudden your sample leaked all over their warmer and the box, and they were going to give it as a gift. So you really want to be careful on that stuff. Again, I would put a business card in here, and I thought I grabbed a label here, but apparently I missed putting one in here. I'll even put a label, one of my labels on this, on the outside of this little bag, so that my info is on everything. I really like to cover that, because you never know. Now, I could just stick it in their bags like this, and this looks really nice and stuff, but for me, now I listen to the training calls, and I hope all of you Scentsy people out there do, because there are some amazing ideas on them. The other week, an amazing director, and I don't remember her name, sorry, but she did a thing on packaging, you know, for samples and like little gifts. Oops, hang on a second, I dropped it. That she gives for her customers. And I thought this was really cute. One thing she got was these little paper baggies, and I've got craft ones, I have white ones, and this is just really simple. I put a thank you stamp on there and a gift, and what I'll do is I'll tape it shut with like a Scentsy sticker on the back, and then I will take some colored twine and tie it, and it looks really adorable, like a little gift. So hang on a second, I'll come right back and I'll show you it done. Hey everybody, I'm back. Okay, here's my completed little package, and you see this looks, oops, sorry, this looks absolutely adorable. It's got the little twine on it and everything on the back. I sealed it with our scent of the month, which this month happens to be Berry Perry Pumpkin. Another thing I'd like to make sure I do, like I said, I mentioned, I label everything. I put a business card in there and stuff. I love to put in any kind of promotional information for the month. Like this is October of 2014, so it's Rocktober for us. And I printed these guys up, and I stick this in everything. That way they know, and they're like, oh, if they ever even thought maybe about signing up, they've got a better incentive. So I always put that in there. I put labels on everything. One last thing I love to do is use these thank you for your order and the Scentsy sticker. And I just peel those buggers off. And I will also put those on the back. Excuse me. Just, you know, to let them know that I really, really appreciate their order. Now, I'll generally do this size for pretty much everybody. I don't, you know, because if somebody gave me a $5 bar order, they're going to get a nice little packet. If somebody gave me a really good order, you know, let's say that could have been a party in themselves, and it was, even if it was part of a party order that they went in, I'll do a little extra something for them. I'll throw in a scent circle or a bar, something extra, even sometimes a room spray, especially if I have one extra laying around, as an extra thank you, because that is usually an amazing order. So, but generally everybody gets something like this and they all love it, and hopefully you get people using other products. I also do ones that have the laundry care stuff in them. For Velada, I would do rub samples with recipes. I would do the chocolate samples. Same deal, put it in, you know, really nice and make it cute, just to get that customer to understand that how much you really, really appreciate their business. So I hope this helps you out some. Again, I will go ahead and put the links below on where I ordered this stuff and where I get my labels and everything and bags. So, and if you'd like to find the Layers Scentsy group, just search it on Facebook. I'm not going to put the link below because then we get a bunch of spammers in there. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will talk to you soon.